So this is a Gbpcad recap for the week and the moves that it did, and I'm gonna break down exactly what happened. So, 4 proper moves in my opinion, and we'll break them down through the day. Cool. So let me just move this. Basically, my analysis was that if we do break this trend line, we'd head up, retest, go up to this level. But what happened was, although we did break the trend line, after we failed to make a new low, we created a higher low, right? Higher than this. We found resistance here. Several, like 4-hour candles found resistance, and then we made a move down. So we broke below here, and then we continue down, right? So although this trend line broke, we didn't break from this lower high. So we still created technically we created a lower high, right? We still created one. So let me just move this trend line, or I'll show you. Okay, so this is August 17, which is Monday, right? First London session. Price retest and goes down, but we find support. So we found support. So this is the key level over here, but we didn't go to it. We made a higher low, right? A higher low was made, and then so this is now Monday we made a higher low, and then this is Tuesday now. Okay, so Tuesday London session, price was kind of rejecting these trend line, but not really. And lower time frame found a support here. Okay, so I'm just gonna remove this trend line. If you look at it on the hourly had created a higher low, right, after forming a intraday high, and then so we created that higher low, and then but to continue up we need to create a higher low in the lower time frame, right? So exactly what happened. We created a 15 minute. So let's check this out. This is 2 a.m. See, 2 a.m. was up here, rejected the support once, made a support right here, came back down, rejected it. 2 a.m. rejected it, right? Not enough order flow, rejected it again at 4:30, and then again at 7 a.m. And then that New York volume came in and pushed price up to back to this key level. That was the buyer's range, right, from here. So basically we did this after we created a higher low, higher low, intraday higher low, lower time frame higher low, and then we continued up. So this would have been the first trade of the day. Entered at 1 second. Sorry, I'm just gonna move this, and so entered up. Could have entered here. Just a reminder that the market's gonna move at its own time. So although like we didn't get that move to like a New York, right? It's like 65 pips, right? Cool. And then once this broke, I was expecting it to. What I was thinking would happen on Tuesday, we broke up, consolidated, come back down, find support here, and then continue up, right? But that's not what happened. So what happened on Tuesday, let's just take this out. Cool. Price started consolidating, right? Price consolidating. Let's draw a zone here. 1 second. Fuck, yeah, there you go. You got that zone there. Price consolidating, and then when price consolidating broke down, for buys, entries should have only been here if we were going to see like lower time frame start rejecting these 15 minute, 5 minute, 1 minute, 30 minute start rejecting, and then it would head up. But that's not what happened. We didn't see any rejection. It went straight, it broke straight through. But then what happened was, so consolidation had the move, price broke this key level here, right? So we now know that bearish momentum precedent has been set, right? After this order flow is generated up here. So that happened, and then you see this, we retested this level exactly several times. So 7 a.m., 9:45 a.m., and then down. And so I'm just gonna, and where do we go down to? Go on 1 hour. I'm just gonna create like a Look at that. So we went down right to this, like the previous low, right? Daily low. Yeah. So could have taken shorts right here. And then target was daily low or wherever it created a low. And then 80 pips. 15 pips stop loss. Right? 80 pips. And that was between like, so a retest here, 7 to 7 a.m. till 2 p.m. Sorry. Could have honestly just gotten out at like here as well, 50 pips. But yeah, so it moved up, and then you see that. So this was Tuesday, and then price came, retested the daily low. Nasty liquidity grab. You see this liquidity grab, 3 a.m. liquidity grab. Pricey liquidity grab, and then lower time frame. What lower time frame started doing was, so we tapped it, right? Tapped it, and then you see these higher lows being formed, and then higher highs. So once we rejected that, once we rejected this low, this candle after 3 a.m., 3:30, it started heading up. So taking honestly buys here, and then up till here. So 15 pips, and then wouldn't have gone hit SL below this wick, and then up. So this would have been the target, nice target, because it's right at the key level, right? They're at the key level, and then once this key level did break, later on in the day, price retested and headed back up to this area, right? This price activity where we had it recently. So let me just change this. Let's just make this blue. Okay, I'm gonna make this higher, like right there. Okay, right? Test 1.4500 round number. Cool. And then on the last day, so this was Tuesday. So this was the move on Monday. I didn't really like that because I was expecting trendline to get retested a bit more, but all it did was create a lower high. But GJ did the same thing, and then it went down. So let's go 15 minutes. Cool. 2 a.m. Yeah, see, how did I know this was a 2 a.m. candle? 2 a.m. pushed up right to resistance, 1.7455. And then once you saw, once you saw this action going on, so we created a high, right? This was essentially a lower high, another lower high and lower time frame, and then we moved down, right? So even on 1 minute, let's see the 1 minute price action right there. Right, look at this. So we're at a key level, first of all. We're at a key level, right? So you see 1 minute doing this, right? Cool. And then we go back up. This is essentially previous high, retest that same high again, and then another lower high and lower time frame, another lower high down, creating more lower highs, lower lows, another one, and then down, right? So price action went from this when we got to the key level, and then it started consolidating, and then it went back down to this. So reversal, right, at these levels. Reversal trade. So you see how structure shifted from that, right? Shifted from doing this, higher lows and higher highs, to lower highs and lower lows. Essentially, that would have been the last, that's the last move on Gbpcad for the week. So entered up here 2 a.m., right? Could have entered here, minimum risk. You knew that 2 a.m., when 2 a.m. pushes up like that, that's definitely a liquidity grab, most likely it's a liquidity grab. So 50 pips, 57 pips up to here. Or since you knew that after we had rejected this area previously, we went down to daily low, which was here, right? So it was likely that once we rejected again here, this level, this key level was going to break, and we were going to push back down to daily low, which is exactly what happened. Broke this key level at 5:30 a.m. Friday volume, and then we pushed down. So 160 pips, another 100 pips, 260, 260, 350, right? And then 350, and then like 410 pips. So 4 proper trades. Gbpcad. I'm gonna do an analysis in a bit for it, but that's just the breakdown of the week. So higher time frame formed resistance, went down, broke this key level, went down to this low right here, and then rejected the low, went up level to level, right? Right here, level, rejected this level, went back up to this level, level in between, right? So, and then once we broke this, we went back down to here. Yeah, just level to level and clean price action plays. And just gotta hold no biases and just execute accordingly to what the market is showing. Like the market was showing resistance here, but as soon as this move happened and this key level broke, then it's like you wait for the lower high and then you enter on there. Because my analysis was that once we broke this area, broke out of the trend line, if we saw rejection here, we'd head up, but we didn't see any rejection. It just broke straight through, made a lower high, and then went down. So that's the lesson for the week right there. And yeah, pretty solid week in terms of the moves.